From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Striding forward is the leadoff man Jacoby Ellsbury, and we are just about ready for baseball. From New York,
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Pulled toward right center field. Judge is on his horse. He's through first and hustling for second, and that'll manage to hop over the wall. He'll be at second to start the game on a ground rule double.
Brett Gardner
has a look, now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away. First pitch on its way. Brian Dozier comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0.
That's ball
2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either. That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. Stepping in, Joe Mauer. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And Longoria's got it for out number 2. Here's Miguel Sano. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And he takes ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off with the Yankees. Designated hitter, Ben Revere.
Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Oh, and this goes right past him. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Gene Segura standing in. The average for a minute. Play sits down in the 250s. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it. I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And a rather easy first out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. The 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Gardner. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead. Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First delivery to him on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1 from the stretch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Ball 1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Starting to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Smoke toward third. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. At the plate, Jason Castro. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jason Castro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Coming to the plate now, Logan Morrison. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here comes the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Inside here with a cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Judge is there, 1 away. Here's Byron Buxton now. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Late that time for a strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands. and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Byron Buxton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Eduardo Escobar is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, and that ends the inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Evan Longoria.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. 2-strike changeup. I like the thought process, and he got it on the corner. I got to give the hitter some credit for fouling that one off.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Yulieski Gurriel is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes Gardner. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Striding in, Adam Jones. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ellsbury is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Twins.
Digging in, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Played on the backhand. The tag, and he is out. Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dozier.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Segura. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Revere. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Ben Revere.
That's a ball.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Striding in once again, Gene Segura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball is put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Schoop. He singled his last time up. Pitch out. Nothing doing. None out. Runners at first and second. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Gardner is there to put it away for out number 1. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Oh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gardner going back. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So here's Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman number 7, Joe Mauer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. And that is through into right field for a single. Digging in to try it again. Miguel Sano comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Ground ball left side. Taken in by Longoria. One there. On to first, and they get them both. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Eddie Rosario. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. There is Dozier. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit sharply toward the right side. Gardner is there. 2 down. Settling in now, Evan Longoria. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Mauer will look up and put it away, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter.
Into the
Logan
windup and
Morrison.
the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy wore down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here. Now, that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Rosario is there. He's got it 1 away. Here's Byron Buxton now.
25.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Buxton.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Swing and a liner. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 5.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
And Longoria will make the catch to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Pitch on the way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And now a pitch on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. Escobar comes up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So with 1 away now, that'll bring in the dangerous Adam Jones. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ellsbury is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Ben Revere. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And this will get by Mauer, and down the line it's a fair ball. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Number 2,
Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. I tried to pull back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lined hard toward short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Here's Brett Gardner now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Now it's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Brian Dozier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge ranging back. That one is out of of here. This game is tied. So here's Joe Mauer. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. Now here's the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light, 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he was looking for, so he took it. And I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
But gloving it down there at third is Longoria. Quick reactions. That ready for another shot now. Gene Segura. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Gene Segura.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And Gardner there to put it away for the first out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Jonathan Scope.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Aaron Judge.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Castro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Castro.
And they start him out away with a called strike.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
He froze him on the fastball there. Jason Castro goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Logan Morrison is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball towards the hole, taken in by Scope. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in once again, Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Ready for another chance? Eduardo Escobar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. And he chased it in the dirt. Sanchez has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gardner is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Hit on the ground out to short. Escobar is up with it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in to try it again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Ellsbury.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch lifted into center field, and there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's a called strike about thigh high. 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Longoria's got it for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brian Dozier. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Glenn Perkins is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for Minnesota, number 15, Glenn Perkins.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Nope.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit to third. And he's retired, one away. Here's Ben Revere. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. Gene Segura standing in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Another one sent foul. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Perkins comes set, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Buxton moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Joe Mauer. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
First baseman number 7, Joe Mauer.
CC Sabathia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Swinging a soft liner. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th. Here's Miguel Sano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Sun Hwano takes the ball here.
Number 26, Sun Hwano.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again. Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Backhanded. 1 away. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's set. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Oh, and he misses it. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. And he'll reach second now with one away.
The batter, number 8.
Coming to the plate now, Logan Morrison. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1-0 count, here it is. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. David Robertson. He's set, and the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 0-1, here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a little flare out to left, and that ball's going to drop. A base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
The left fielder, number
Stepping 22. Into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And a second run is across. In now, Brett Gardner. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And this is low, ball 1.
Man, I just think he's pitching scared. Look. He's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Inside,
and there's ball 2 now. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Carter Capps, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 56, Carter Capps.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And that misses. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. This is line to left. Ellsbury is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back to the track. He makes the running play. 2 down. The relay throw on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily